Hi, this is AliShanMao. In this video we are going to take a look at the OFM-450 V2 quadcopter. It's a small quadcopter, very addicting for FPV or aerial photography. Not professional aerial filming, but of course personal, and using GoPro and some of the tricks that you can do while flying. You can actually shoot very smooth, very professional looking videos, sometimes using a GoPro HD. So first we are going to take a look at what comes in the package when you order. Okay, when you order you will get one OFM-450 V2, okay, a box. So let me open the box and you can see what's inside. Let's open the box and see what's inside. Inside you have 4 arms, 2 white, 2 red, Velcro, a user manual, which you don't need actually. This is by far the easiest quadcopter to actually assemble. Hex driver, that's all you will need. Some zip ties, screws, 2 bags, because they are 2 different sets of screws. One is for motors and one bag is to put the arms together. And then you have a V2 board frame, and the lower frame you can actually solder the ESCs directly on it. Okay, basically this is really easy to put together quadcopter. I'll put it aside. Next you will get 2 pairs of high efficiency fully balanced carbon fiber propellers. You will get fully balanced brushless outrunner motors. These are shaftless motors, so there is no way the shaft will bend or something and create vibrations. So these motors together with these props, they run very balanced, very smooth, no vibrations. I mean minimum vibrations you can say. We will also be providing you with a very good quality Maytag Harrier Supreme V1 MT Series Tiger Shack ESCs. These are very high refresh rate ESCs, especially designed for multi-rotors. So these actually fit very well with this setup and give you a very good throttle response when flying. What you need to buy extra is of course the DJI NASA Flight Controller plus GPS, highly recommended to use with this quadcopter. And once you have these things, you can buy these on onlyflyingmachines.com. Once you have these things, you will need of course a radio system of your own. I would suggest at least a 7-channel radio system with 2 3-position switches. Futaba T8J is a very good radio to start with. I love this radio. And also in addition you will need battery, 3S 4000 mAh lightweight battery that will give you lots of flight time. So one thing you want to remember is that some people think more mAh means more flight time. Yes, of course, but more mAh means more weight as well. Sometimes 1 or 2 grams more weight can reduce your flight time too. So you need to match the battery weight to the payload of your quadcopter and motors and ESCs combinations. So I have found out that a 4000 to 4400 mAh battery 3-cell, that is 11.1 volt, gives very good flight time on F450 V2 quadcopter by onlyflyingmachines.com. So this is a very good setup. I personally tested and I am in love with this one. So is to prepare this V2 450 quadcopter so that we can all see how easy it is to put this thing together. Okay, assembling the OFM-450 V2 is very easy. The first thing that you need to do after you take off all the parts is to solder your ESCs onto the lower board. Now you can see the positive and negative is clearly marked. Okay, positive is your red, negative is your black. So you can easily solder your ESCs accordingly. Okay, red to red, black to black. That is positive to red, negative to black. Okay, so if you cannot do the soldering, when you order this quadcopter from onlyflyingmachines.com, just add into the note you need the ESCs soldered, and we will happily solder the ESCs. Now 4 ESCs will be soldered, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th port here will be for your power from the battery, so you can solder appropriate connector here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna solder these ESCs first. After the ESCs are soldered, it's actually really piece of cake to put the arms accordingly. If you like white forward and red backward, you can actually put them right now, and later you can decide when you install DJI NASA which section is forward and backward. So just put the arms here, put the ESCs on the arms using the zip ties. Use these provided screws to put the bottom and top plate onto the arms, and then use the other supplied screws to put the motors on the arms. That's it. Connect everything. Put your DJI NASA either on the bottom plate or top plate. I always put it on the bottom plate, so top plate is used for the battery mounting, or you can actually use the bottom plate for battery mounting and top plate for the NASA and stuff. Easy for configuration if you want to do and change things. And after that, calibrate or configure your NASA and start flying. So let us solder the ESCs and then we'll take it from there. Okay, now that the ESCs are soldered, and I also soldered a connector with the GST connector to power the DJI NASA, and I added some tape, just my 2 cents to be safe, because the soldered connections are bare and any metal part touching them can short them. So I added the tape. Now the frame, the bottom part is ready. All we need to do is add arms, top plate, motors, configure DJI NASA or whatever controller that we use. And here is the final setup. All motors, everything is mounted. Battery is sitting right on top. Video transmitter at the left. FPV camera and GoPro on the front. My receiver 2.4 GHz at the back. DJI NASA inside. And the bottom is clean. Just the LED for the DJI NASA is mounted at the bottom. So this is a very neat and clean setup. I just came back with a flight. Check out the flight, OFM-450 on RC Airport Watch, and you will know how addicting this quad can be when flying FPV or without FPV.